this is Randy with rbxcrosstraining.com. This is New York Groove. This is a beginner to intermediate to advanced, but just basically a core activation and stretching stability ball work. You could use this in any capacity. You can use this as a stretch on your off days. You can use this as a workout on a particular day. Just remember that at RBX we really promote doing something every day, keeping an active lifestyle, and this can be something on an off day just for stretching. So we're just going to start with just posture. Once you sit up real tall, draw the abs in, rib cage up, shoulder blades down. You're going to lift one leg up, maintaining stability, hold, put it back down. Okay? Make sure you're activated in here, lifting this in, but make sure you're breathing. You want to make sure you're activating all of this, but still breathing. Keep your shoulders back, good posture. Teach your body how to sit up straight. Then we're going to go back to this leg. We're going to do up, and we're going to do the leg extension. Keeping your stability, extend that leg out. Shoot for about 8 to 10 on each leg. Activating here, stabilize, and go. Always find that you might have a weak side, but you have a harder time stabilizing. It takes a lot of hips, really a lot of core, shoulders. Remember, the function of your core is to stabilize your hips and your spine. Connect your upper and your lower body together. Then just sit up tall and just stretch the neck out. Go side to side. Think of taking your ear to your shoulder to keep your shoulders pulled back. Sometimes it's a good idea to bring your arms behind your back. That kind of locks them down. Now when you do forward, take your chin forward. Don't go too far back, but push your chin forward, stretch through the neck. These big muscles here. That's the sternocleidomastoid. I just really like to say that one. It is. Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls. Forward and back. Okay, now we're going to scoot forward on the ball a little bit and turn to the side. Now on this one, put your hands on the side of the ball. You're going to come forward, bringing the knees a little bit over the toes. You want to keep your heels down. That's going to stretch down into here. Lower leg, particularly the soleus. And then you're going to come back this way and reach. Here, back, reach in, feel nice. Stretch in the hamstrings. Take the hands outside, pull those feet back. You'll get all the way down through the calves. Sometimes people underestimate flexibility in the lower leg, but your whole posture pretty much starts at your ankles. Wouldn't you agree? You're standing. So if you're tight down in your calves, it has a chain reaction from here to here and up. So make sure you keep those ankles and lower legs stable. All right, from there, we do a little bit of an adductor stretch. Move forward on the ball a little bit. You're going to come out to the side. Now, one thing, make sure your toes are straight ahead. Keep a hand here and just lean into that. And then you're going to come back the other way and lean into that. Keeping those feet forward. Okay, making sure the ankle is here. Don't be up on the toe. Make sure you got the weight in the ankle and just go side to side. And a nice stretch right through those adductors. Okay, and forward, legs out. We're really focused on bringing those toes back. Just try different positions. We can go over to one leg, and go over the other leg. Come up over the side. Get a nice stretch right through the ribs. Reach with that hand. This will stretch into your quadratus. Quadratus is in your back here. Helps with bending and rotating. And if you can do this facing a mirror, it's interesting to see which side you have more or less flexibility on. Sometimes it can be the side that you lean on or sleep on, or a side you carry your purse on. Not me. Carry a backpack. Not a satchel. Okay. Alright, now we're going to come down on the mat. We're going to do a little plank. We're going to do a little core activation now. So we're going to get the arms on the ball. Okay, we're going to tighten up in here. Take the feet a little wider than the hips. Bridge yourself up and hold. Okay, you want to make sure that you don't have any pressure in your low back, so keep your abs up and engaged. Look in that mirror, get myself down nice and flat. Look at that straight line from the shoulder to the hip. And then we're going to rest up. Now if that feels pretty stable to you, you can feel that, you can control that one. Our next thing is to go into some circles. So we're going to get ourselves up and bridge. And it is good if you can see a mirror on this, to make sure that you're in the right position. So you plank up, that's a little too high, so come down here, and then I'm going to turn circles. Keeping my core real stable. We're going to do 10 of these each way. Pull that abdominal wall up, no pain in the back. Good. Now we're going to do a little bit of a rollout. Start with your hands down here, and again, protect your back, so you don't want to go so far that your hips drop and you lose control. So you're going to roll here, tighten up in the core, push your arms straight, pull back, out, and back. This is going to activate lats, stretch your triceps, really stretch your abdominals, stretch out your hips, core's in. We're going to go to a one arm. Push out and back. Okay, there's two ways in the hand too. If you feel a little pinch in that shoulder, sometimes it's good to keep that thumb up. That definitely changes the angle of the arm, so you don't want any pinching in the shoulder. So check your hand position. Push that ball a little bit different directions, you'll feel different things. Then we're going to bring the ball to the side. We're going to do a little chest stretch here. Put the palm up here, core in tight, got a little support on this hand. Drop your shoulder towards the floor. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the chest. Remember, no pinching. It's got to stretch. Then we're going to take that ball out, push it away. Rotate that shoulder down and back. Here, push into that ball. If your chest is tight, particularly the pectoralis minor, which is underneath the chest, it'll pull your shoulders forward. Once you have that rounded shoulder, it puts too much tension into the neck. So make sure you're stretching that pec minor. Now we're going to come back this way. We're going to do a little hamstring and glute work. Put the hands out, we're going to do some bridging. So we'll start with this double leg bridging. Okay, so we're going to bridge up, tighten those glutes and hold, point those toes up, keep the feet together, drop down. As soon as I feel that touch, push back up and hold, tighten those glutes, tighten your core, bring it back down. Push it up, hold it, and down. You have to go into a little bit advanced. Move one leg into the ball. Single leg bridge. Bring it back down. You can do 3 to 5, even just a couple. Even if these are real tough, progress into doing more and more. Up. Now the closer the ball is into you, a little easier it is. So if you feel too much in your calf, you can pull it in a little bit. This is more ball you have under your leg. A little bit easier. And as you get stronger, because it's all about getting stronger, you got to get strong. And you got to keep your hamstrings and your hips and your glutes strong. Now press up and hold. Nice and controlled. Now let's go into some hamstring curls. We'll start with double leg hamstring curls. Bridge up, extend out. You're stabilizing with your glutes. Out here, again, if you're feeling too much in your calves, pull the ball in and out. Foot position definitely increases the intensity. Shoot for about 8 to 12 of these. Good. All right, now we'll finish out with stretches. Let's start with the figure 4 stretch. This is W's favorite, especially with a little assistance. You're going to pull back here, get a nice hip stretch. And then let's go over here, reach through the legs, pull back and hold. And then let's do some upper shoulder stretches. You're going to put your feet down flat, activate that core, put your arms down. Now what you're going to do is slide your arms on the ground, tucking this in. You can see how I've got my abdominals drawn in. This is relaxed here, and then drawn in. Slide your arms up, up, keeping your abdominals engaged, and then just keep reaching, reaching. Try to loop your thumbs together, and then just stretch. Trying to create that anchor down at your pelvis. Do this about 4 or 5 times. You can also do this seated against a wall, and it'll really tell you how tight. My left shoulder is real tight. Okay. So do that about 3 to 5 times. Get that core in. Stretch. Okay, and then we're going to go into egg rolls to hamstring. So you get your core, roll back, up, reach. Work your way into this. This might be one you have to work at. You know, that's a good major goal there, is to get your elbows down. And you know, people sometimes think they don't have time to stretch. But you sure do have time to watch TV. So you could do this while you watch TV, couldn't you?